Have you ever wondered what the life of an instrumentalist is like? Why they play what they play and what drives them? Or have you thought about why you love a particular song? Instrumentalists, they give us the best in music, and yet we don't appreciate them as much as we ought to. And so, we bring you your favorite instrumentalist and everything that concerns them. Tighten your seatbelts, relax, and enjoy as we take you on this wonderful journey of learning and exploration on the Behind the Music Show with your hosts Eza and Lutz Devi. Hi everyone, this is the Behind the Music Show, a show that is all about instrumentalists. What we are about is to showcase the talent that we have out there in the instrumentalists and bring them to your face so that we get to know more about them. My name is Eza, welcome to the show. Now what I'm holding in my hand right now is called the akogo. Or in English you can call it the thumb piano. So I could say I'm a certified thumb pianist. So yeah, it's awesome. Playing this reminds me of why we fell in love with African music, why it is so unique, and why it is so easy to relate to. And today in the interview, we have a guest that has not specifically, but he loves percussion, he loves African instruments, and we're going to get to know more about him and understand why, in a time where everyone is opting for something that is a little bit more modern, he has decided, okay, I think I need to pursue African music a little bit more. Welcome with me, JJ Bugoma. Hi, JJ. How are you? You see how the instrument does the talking? Like, I am falling in love with this. It seems it's not going to say a word, but we're going to interpret what the indingidi is saying. So
the tube fiddle.
So how have you been?
I'm okay.
You're okay.
Yes.
JJ.
Yes.
Recently you got down on one
madam.
knee. You got down on one knee. You asked if she would. She said she could. Congratulations.
Who told you that?
News does travel.
Yeah, so she said yes.
She said yes.
I went down on my knee and was like, will you? Then she said, yes, I will.
The palpitations, how did you handle those?
I was confident.
You knew I've been a good man. There's no way she's going to say no.
Sure.
She's a lucky one. Yeah. So, who is JJ Bugoma?
JJ Bugoma is a simple man as you see him. He's a musician. He's a God-fearing person. He's a Christian. And JJ Bugoma is a very simple person and a humble boy and man at the same time. Yes.
How did you come up with the name JJ Bugoma?
That
the JJ
name
should
has
be.
histories.
We would like to know about the history.
Well, this is how it started. Sometime back in 2011, I was playing in Ebony's. Ebony, you know the group called Ebony's Drum Actors. We used to have sessions of practice. We have where we practice from as Ebony's. We used to have, when I was there, we used to have where we practiced from. And so in this place, they used to give us breaks, lunch. We stay there for the whole day. So they gave us lunch, breakfast, and evening go back home. So during lunch hours, there's this lady who was serving us food. She asked me, JJB, where is your plate? And I'm like, JJB, who is JJB? I looked around and there wasn't anybody they were talking to. They were talking to me. So I'm like, who is JJB? Nangamba, aren't you the one who plays the Bugoma in the group? Because I was playing percussions. So little did I know that these people actually call you for what you do. Like you play percussions, they'll say JJ Bugoma. And I used to play the small drums, the Namunjorova, the two of them.
Yeah, the traditional one.
Yes. So they called me JJB. B meaning Bugoma. And from then onwards, I was like, hey, wow, that name can work. So I took it on.
You took it on.
Yes.
When did you start to play music?
I started playing music way back in my primary. Can I put this down?
Please.
Yeah, so I started playing music way back in my primary. First of all, I was gifted by God musically. And so when I went to my primary, I didn't do much in rehearsing, whatever. I just found myself playing with the few lessons I got. But I was majoring in traditional drums. And Namunjolova, Mbutu, Ngalavi, all those things. And but then I was one of the best students, best drummers in my school. And so that gave me a chance to interact with many people and create friendship with my teachers. Because when you're a celeb, of course, everybody likes you.
So you started being a celeb
Yeah, I
way
started
back.
becoming a celeb. You know, I get trophies of a best drummer. And I carried on that gift to my secondary. Lucky enough, I went to a musical school, not music school. It was a normal school, but it was more of music. It was founded on music. It's called Tender Talents Secondary School. It's in Kasangati. So they were teaching music, and I did it for 6 years.
Wow.
Senior 1, Senior 2, Senior 3, Senior 4. I sat Senior 4, and I had to stroke it. Music as a subject itself. I did it. I went to Senior 6. I did the same thing. I passed. I don't ask me how many days. Yeah, but I passed. And then I went to the university. I carried on with the talent, with the passion of music. I studied music as well. I studied Bachelor's of Arts in Music for 3 years.
Which university was that?
Makerere University.
Oh.
Moko. Makerere oye.
Oh, yeah. The ivory tower.
Yeah. So I did it for 3 years. That was way back, 5 years back. And I graduated. Lucky enough, I was the only student who graduated that year in music.
Wow.
Bachelor's, yes. And it was amazing. I felt good, man.
What happened to the rest of the class?
The rest of the class, I think they did something that was not supposed to be done. Then they failed the whole
sorry.
year.
Sorry.
And they passed it. Thank God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Speaking of music at campus, I would like to understand something. There's a course called MDD, and it is a course that so many of us really we look down on it. I'll shed some more light because you have been there and you understand. Would like to know, what is MDD about? What is the difference between MDD and then what you did?
Okay. So MDD means music, dance, and drama. Some people say Musiru Daradara, but it's Mugezi Daradara because it's actually very hard. That course is very hard. It has a lot of math. It has a lot of thinking. It has a lot of creativity. Music itself, dance and drama. Me, I did Bachelor's of Arts in Music. When you're doing bachelor's, you do one subject. I did music, but of course you have some other course units that you do, that you pick in drama, like 1, 2. Yeah, so I personally did music, I struck because I was doing bachelor's. When you're doing bachelor's, you struck one. When you're doing diploma, you do all music, dance, and drama because it's for 2 years. And actually, what they teach in diploma is what I studied in senior 5 or senior 6. So if they take me to that course, of course I will hit it. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So how was your experience like doing music, and specifically that when you told people that I'm doing music at campus, what was their reaction?
Of course, some of them, as I said, some of them say, you tell the future, no future, what? But man, there is future in your talent. There is future.
You can testify of that.
I can testify. All my life, I've not been doing anything. I'm not a farmer. I'm not a kickboxer or anything. I'm not a businessman. Okay, well, I do business in my area. But music is the only thing that has kept me around in business and in person. Yeah, music has really kept me. For me, people of course see it as a very minor kind of thing, but to me it's a very big thing. It's a very big inspiration that has pushed me this far. Yes.
You have specialized so much in percussion.
Yes.
What is the difference between percussion and then the other drums that we see, the jazz drums?
Well, the percussions are more of African. They have an African touch, and their skins are actually different. We have cow skins, goat skins. Yeah, on the percussions, we have so many African instruments like the shakers. Can I show you some of them?
Please, would like to know the shakers.
Let me first show you even the conga itself, the percussion, before I go to the other instruments. This is called the tube fiddle. Tube fiddle. Endingidi. Ewafe tujita ndingidi. So this is a tube fiddle. It has a bow, it has a sound hole, and you can create many sounds out of this thing. But you can see everything is locally made. Starting from the cow skin, hair, whatever. You have a string, you have this wood, all this is African, kind of.
Awesome.
Also, when we go to the when you go to the what? Tube fiddle, akogo. Akogo is, you see how it looks like. It's so African, it's so local. But it has a very unique sound.
Even when you hold it, gives you, it's almost like you're waking up in the morning and the birds are singing, the African birds,
I have a song that I did with this.
Awesome.
I have a song. It's called Morning Dove. It is just of this. The tube fiddle. When you go to the percussions, the congas, you see, this is wood. It's just wood. But of course, you put these metallic things to make it more strong, to make it flexible for you. You have to carry it. You have to move around with it. You have to tune it. It's tuned with these metals. So you have screws that help it tune in the sound you want. So you have the skin. We have different skins. Some people put cow skins, goat skins, depending on the sound you want.
So the different animal skins will give us different sounds.
Exactly, different timbre. We call it timbre in our musical language.
Can I cut down my mango tree at home and I make an instrument, or are there specific trees?
No. There are specific trees. There's a tree called Lusambia. There's some strong trees that really make instruments, because when you make it out of a mango tree, tomorrow morning it will be gone.
It will be dry.
You tune and keeps on folding, going down, like that. So there are specific trees that are strong enough to make an instrument.
Wow! So we are seeing the power of God in play here. So JJ, besides music, what else do you do?
Besides music, I do music.
So besides music, so in music, what in music else do you do?
I don't do anything. I do music. Music is the only thing I do. But well, there's some, of course, some other small projects like that sustains a man. Yeah, those ones that are personal, but they are going on. But basically, I do music, and I have some business in music. I have a recording studio. I have a rehearsal space where bands come and rehearse with good sound. I have what else do I have? My place I have a training center. It's called Fruits of Talent. It's training center for music and dance. We have kids who come and study, old people every day, and I also have a ministry as a Christian that I do. I'm a worshiper and I'm a choir leader.
Would like to know more about the project, the worship project.
The worship project. The project is called In Worship. In worship, in worship comes from the word inside worship. So I specifically believe in worship from the heart. People who worship in spirit and truth. So, in worship, I created it some time back in 2013.
Awesome.
And we've been doing simple things like worship choruses. I distribute them to groups. If you haven't found one, then I think you're not my friend. You should become my friend. Yeah, but we're planning on having big interactions in worship with different people. In worship, we have a very big dream of building an auditorium. I think some people saw it somewhere. It's a very big project that we believe God for. Yes.
Amen.
Fruits of Talent, we train music and dance here at the center. The center is called the In Worship Home.
So the name of this is an entire center that is holding quite a number of projects.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. So what inspired the idea of the school?
Well, given that I did music for a long time, and I have knowledge about it from school and from experiences that I've been having, I've had a very big experience in music, on percussions and any other kind of music. I've been playing in bands. I don't know how many bands, but so many bands, and these bands have different styles, different music. So all this has given me a very big, wide experience of music. So I thought, like, why don't I just extend what I have to other people by teaching them? Of course, I don't just teach you. I teach you, and then you teach me in a way, financially. You have to pay.
What are some of those bands that you have played with?
I started playing in Unit 446. That's for Jemima Sanyu. I went producer Chihuahua. I went Limitex band. You know Limitex?
Yes,
I played with them the concert, Timeless concert. Quella band is the band I'm in right now. The Code 9 band. There are so many other bands there so many. There's Mseto Nation. I also play in that band for now. Mseto Nation is a new band of about 4 people. Great musicians. We started together. Alozias Migade, Lawrence Matovu, Rodney Bukenya, and JJ Bugoma. Yeah.
Wow, that is quite an undertaking.
And so many others that you forgive me for not mentioning them, but you're so many.
And yes, we appreciate all that you do.
Amen.
If you're given a list of instrumentalists that you would like to work with, who would you choose? That one person that you like, I want to work with this person.
Well, that's a hard question. It's a hard question, by the way, because at the moment I work with so many people, and they add something to me, and I feel like I want to play with all of them. Yeah, I want to play with all of them. I'm sorry, I won't break it down.
Okay, that is on the national level. Internationally, who would you want to play with? given the chance?
There's a drummer called Sabu Sasha. He's a gospel artist. He's a drummer. I love working with that guy. He does what I want.
Okay. Do you play any other, apart from percussion, are there any other instruments that you play? What I would call the modern instruments?
Apart from percussions, I play jazz drums. I started playing jazz drums in church. Then I kept on, growing in it till when I started playing on concerts and gigs and what. Yeah, so I play drums. I play piano. I play guitar, a bit of guitar, and some other African instruments. Yes.
I could say some people are instrumentalists.
And I'm a
For
producer.
You're also a producer.
Yes.
Che, also.
Yes, I'm a producer.
So you're a multi instrumentalist.
Yeah. All that comes because of the experiences I've had from different people, and the ideas I have in this small head. I have so many. Sorry, not small. Wise head. Yes. So all those ideas that I've been having have pushed me to develop my mind and do great things at my simple age.
It's been quite a musical journey, because when you talk about your life, it's almost like it's been about music from primary school.
Yes.
To where you are right now. It's been about music, and then more music.
Yes.
Have your parents been very supportive of what you do?
Yeah, very. From day one, he told me, Julius, my name is Julius Joseph Sengoba, by the way. Sorry, I didn't say that. It's Julius Joseph Sengoba. That's why people call me JJ. Some people call me Uncle J. But Uncle J is for ministry. You need Christ to live internally. So Uncle.
You need Christ to live eternally.
That's Uncle. It's not BT pride or what. It's Uncle J. J is Julius. So Julius is in the Bible, by the way. The Bible. So my parents are so supportive. From day one, they told me, Julius, just do what you want. So long as you're disciplined, so long as you don't waste your life. Just do what you want. And I did what I wanted.
Yes, as parents, it's very easy to go for what I would call the traditional prestigious jobs. Be a lawyer, be a doctor. We need a lawyer in the family. We need a doctor. We need a teacher. We need this and the other. The family has to be well equipped. Well, if the child is not really up to that, then there's no reason for us to waste their time to do something that they're not doing. It's obvious you've earned so much out of playing the instruments. Because it's something that you love, it's the passion. And the thing about doing something that we love is that even when the challenges come, you hang in there. Because you're thinking, this is what I want, this is what I want to do. And unless I get to where I want to get to see myself, I am not going to stop.
That's it.
Yeah, so parents, it's very important for us to give the children a chance to do what they love to do. It's why God gave them the gift anyway, so...
Temubatogera.
We need to support them and help them.
And actually the Bible talks about it. I love so much Uganda because it's my mother language.
Absolutely.
And I'm communicating to many people in my village. So the Bible says, so your talent paves the way for you. And it's true. When you leave a child to do what they are called for, talent-wise, there are so many doors that can be opened for them. Like for me, in music, I've been able to travel in some good countries. And it has earned a living for me from the start up to now. So music is everything, and, it has helped me develop a life and raise a foundation, lay foundation for the young ones. Yeah, so leave them to do what they want.
Yes, that is the parents and the guardians and the elder siblings. Leave us to do what we want to do, please. So I was very excited when I had percussion because it is not something that is very common nowadays. So I kept thinking in my mind, what is percussion about? how does he even do that? Am I going to find traditional drums? What are we going to find there? There were so many questions running in my mind, but I was also excited about what we're going to learn, but also bring to the people to get to know that, there is music, but then there's also this other side of music. African music is still alive and well and kicking, and the people that are taking it forward.
We have a cowbell. The cowbell is a metallic instrument. This is metal.
Okay.
It has so many sounds that you can play and, bring out the beauty of it. You just play here. You can even change the sound. Can't you? So there's so many sounds. It has a big brother. Oh, this one sounds different. The bigger the size, the bigger the volume, and so. So you can play both of them. Hey, those are sounds. You have to love percussions. Percussions are so nice, and they don't do much in the music. Just do simple things, and they make a very big difference. I have a shaker.
Is that the same as the one that we used to remember Sunday school those days? Would have those things.
If I add this too, you can hear some great sound. You're starting to get the groove. Sorry, we are getting our chair dirty with it's congested with our music sounds, but don't worry.
It's Africa.
It's all
we are
ours.
Africans. We are very proud of what we have.
We have now this wood block. It's called a wood block. It also has sounds. Well, those are sounds called a wood block. We have a shaker. Sorry.
Is it different from this one?
Yes, different. See, this is more like a rattle kind of thing.
Oh.
It has some unique sound.
Oh, it's the same as the one that they usually put around.
Yeah, almost.
For the dancers.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This can also be put in new music. So this is called the tambourine, but in an African way. It's a tambourine. This is wood, and this is
Metal.
the metal kind of thing. Yeah, that's some of the percussions I have.
Okay, so before we go to the presentation, what advice do you have for the instrumentalists?
Okay, so I encourage all instrumentalists to really work hard, to practice. Just practice and love what you're doing. Stop going around, doing so many things at the same time. Just specialize in one. I specialized in percussions, and percussions helped me reach so far. Sad enough, some people don't know me as yet. It's so sad. But trust me, percussions have taken me so far. Please just stick on what you can do, what can do best. Yeah.
Yes, so I am excited, reason being that you're going to perform for us.
Hey, I didn't know. I know my friend somewhere is watching. I have a friend called Patience. She's watching. She likes percussions like crazy. Okay.